spit, yeah, I drop the show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Royalty Gamers and Podcast. I am Jersey the King. And today I am bringing you another episode of XFL Now. Today we're going to be talking about what's next for the XFL. Simple and plain. So, roll up if you got to, light up if you don't. It's 4:20 somewhere, and it's time to smoke. Let's talk about it. XFL Now. Let go.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Go!
So, it's simple. Successful season. First time ever in XFL history that we're getting a second season. So, what's next? Well, there's a few things that need to be addressed. And I think that if these things get addressed, it will push the XFL to the next level as far as the future of the league and how future expansion could work, how just adding more teams and everything that's needed to make the league more successful and to make the league more bigger. So, in my opinion, if they cover a lot of what I'm going to go over in this video today, then I really feel positive about the future of the XFL for years to come. And I mean the XFL growing and really becoming a huge spring league and a successful spring league. So, first, let's really get into what I feel needs to be addressed immediately. And I think this will help bring the fan attendance super high to where every game practically is getting sold out. Just hear me out, guys. Local media coverage, local media advertising. Go to these different local news stations. Simple, local media coverage and advertising. The XFL needs to go to these local news stations and they need to get some type of deal worked out to where they're covering the games. They're talking about it on the local news channels. This whole entire season, I don't think I heard one thing about the XFL football team out here. I don't think I heard one thing about the Vegas Vipers at all, except the fact that the season was starting. I think that's the only time anything was ever said on the news. Other than that, you really don't hear nothing. Or didn't hear anything, I should say. So I feel that that hurt the attendance, especially for the Vegas Vipers. We averaged over 6,000 fans per home game. That's terrible. Not only that, Cashman Field needs to be super renovated and made bigger for people to be able to come and fill that place up. Renovate it to where it's 20,000 seats, 30,000 seats possibly. It could be done. It's not hard. It's a little bit of money. Trust me. But they need to get in contact with these local news stations and they need to get the local media involved. If not, it's not going to be as successful as it should be to where fans are attending these games and supporting the team. The fact that Las Vegas, let's just take for instance, Las Vegas is getting a bunch of professional teams now, with the XFL coming back, instead of the community just pushing it away, the community should be supporting it. But if the community's not hearing about it in your respective city, then how are we going to be able to go and support? How are we going to be able to help this league grow and stick around for years to come if us as a fan base aren't getting the engagement that we were promised? Now, let's get into that. We were promised such huge fan engagement. Well, we need to start doing more local events. We need to start doing more mini camp and training camps done in the actual city of these teams. Now, I say that to say this. Mini camps and training camps should be held in the respective cities. The reason being is because if you allow these teams to be in the city for offseason, as far as OTAs and minicamp, and training camp, and rookie minicamp, and all that stuff, if you're going to do it somewhat like the NFL does when it comes to the offseason and keeping guys in shape, keeping the team good as far as their gelling together and their chemistry, there we go, then allow them to be in the respective cities. Hell, move your players to their respective cities. Why not? Instead of having them live in a hotel for the whole season, they could just move to whatever city their team plays for. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. It could happen. It's feasible. They bought the XFL for $15 million, you guys. Not $15 billion, $15 million. So that's why I say it's feasible. It's doable. We have 8 teams. Yeah, we're expanding the rosters, but a lot of these players got some money. So have the players and the coaches live in the city that their teams are in. This way, more fan engagement. This way, your players are getting noticed more, especially the players that are coming back next season. They can get noticed more. They can get more involved with the local communities if you hold more events for the local community. That leads me to my next point. Do more fan engagement. Do more local community events. More local fan events. Team and fan events. It's a need. It's a necessity, y'all. Because if they don't, then they're not going to be able to attract the audience that they want at the actual games. Not just the people who's going to be watching on TV and on the streaming service, but actually at the games, attending the games. If you want your ticket sales to skyrocket, if you want your fan engagement to rise over the next few seasons and be where you want it to be, then you need to do more local events and local meet and greets, and just honestly, like I said, have the teams actually live in the city that they represent. This way your fans get to know your players. This way your fans get to know the coaching staff. This way your fan gets to know the organization itself. Period. And then we get the support we want. Get us a shop out here. Get us an XFL shop out here. A little mini shop at Cashman, or, start having Vegas Vipers merch be sold as locally as well. Just saying. Have St. Louis Battlehawks merch be sold locally. Have all the teams' merch be sold locally somewhere. Have the team, like I said, I keep saying it, have the teams live in their respective cities so that they can engage with the fans more. They can hold more local events. They can hold training camp and mini camp there. Find a training facility. Hell, build them a little $250,000 training facility for now until more money gets put into the league, or whatever the case. The Rock has so much damn money, he could sit here and build all 8 teams a training facility, and it wouldn't hurt his pockets. I'm just saying. But something has to be done to where you're, again, hitting these local media you're getting local media coverage, hitting these local news stations up, having them cover the games, having them talk about the games on the news. Move your training camps and your mini camps to your respective cities so that these teams are able to have their fans show up to mini camp and training camp and be able to engage with the players and things of that nature and the coaches. Period. They get that full football experience like we're supposed to have. You understand what I mean? So if those three things, especially the more local fan engagement, the more team and fan events being done locally, if all these points get hit, then the XFL has a chance to set themselves up for years of success, because it'll be a fan-based league. Yeah, we're not going to be calling all the shots like the actual fan-based football league, but this will be really a fan-based league. It's going to be everything is going to be drawn off the fans experience, the fans support. the whole nine. And that's what it's supposed to be about. So let me know what you guys feel. If you think that any of these points that I hit in today's video would really help the XFL expand their growth to where there's more attendance in games, there's more support just in general, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if any of these points that I touched on today, you feel the same way. You feel that it's a need for the XFL to do some of these things or all of these things to be really successful and go beyond even a second season. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that notification bell on to all so you don't miss out on any of these XFL Now videos, any of the USFL Fresh Start videos, or any of the podcasts from the Gridiron podcast show. So I'm your boy, Jersey the King. We are Royalty Gamers and Podcast. This is XFL Now. Holla at ya, boy. Till next time, y'all. Peace.
I'm so raw.